Now we're rolling. Damage Plan MMA podcast. I'm Jason today with my new co-host, Mr. Joe Haro, because Zack is at home with his wife taking care of their brand new baby boy. Shout out to Zack and Hillary. Congratulations on the brand new baby. And dude, I feel really bad, Joel, for Hillary. She's got 4 boys in the house now. 4 kids, 5 if you include Zack.
Yeah, I was about to say, sounds like 5 kids.
That's a lot. That's a lot. We may need to start a support group for Hillary, man. That's having 5 kids in the house. Yeah.
Congratulations to you, though. That's awesome. Congratulations, guys.
So we got another Fighter Spotlight podcast today. We're welcoming back Mr. Brandon Honsvick to the podcast to talk about his fight this weekend up in Salt Lake City. He will be, if I'm not mistaken, Brandon, you guys are the main event, right?
I haven't heard yet. I know main event dropped out, but I wasn't sure what was going on.
Nice. So tell us a little bit. You're fighting Dustin Crawford. We had Dustin on last week, and I guess there's a little bit of bad blood going on here. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the bad blood's more between our gyms than actually like his feelings towards my coach and my feelings towards his coach and stuff like that. But it's, we trained together for a few times when he was very first getting ready for that fight with AJ.
Yeah.
And he came in and he wanted to fight for Empire, and Steve was trying to get him ready, and I came in because I was getting ready for a fight at the time, and Steve kept telling me, hey, just go work with him. He needs someone who can help him out, get him to, get ready to fight. And so I went and helped him a few times, and, I got my opinion on him then, but I put it aside, and I tried helping him because that's what Steve wanted. And then next thing I knew, he left the gym to go somewhere else, and he ended up at Ravens. So, but yeah, the bad blood really there wasn't bad blood beforehand. He didn't like my comment that I made about his coach. And anything I've ever said about his coach is 100% true. I have backed up on everything that I ever say about that guy. I would never lie about it. But, I understand him trying to defend him, but yeah, he's going to have a long list of people he's going to have to defend that guy against. So, it is what it is, I guess. But
so one other thing that I noticed is you normally fight at 135, and I noticed this fight is happening at 155. So you're moving up 2 weight classes to fight him this weekend, right?
Yeah. I was offered a 135, and then I was challenged by him. And I think I'm kind of done doing 135. The weight cut's getting a little too extreme for me, and I usually walk around about 160, 165. And the opportunity came, and I was given those 2 options, and so I took that one. And so, yeah, it's been kind of nice. I've been able to actually eat. Like, I had an actual meal today, a couple days.
Nice.
And I'm like not over here eating strawberries and raspberries. It's kind of nice. It was cool.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. You're good.
I was just going to say, Brandon, so is 155 going to be your normal weight class, or are you going to go to 145 after this? What's your plans after this?
So I'm going to talk with Steve. I know I have a fight lined up right after this, as long as everything goes good, 27th. And so I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 145. He hasn't quite told me. We're going to talk about it after the fight. I'm not talking about anything that's going on until after I get my hand raised, and then we'll move there. But yeah, I would like 145. My last fight that I did is at 145. I felt really good. The weight cut was very easy. Training camp was a lot better without, cutting all the way down that low. I had nothing left when I got to 135. It was, as soon as I hit 140, it was like I just couldn't cut anymore. So, yeah, if I can, I would really like 145. I feel the best. I think that's my perfect weight. So,
right on. We're excited to see you compete, man. It's gonna be an exciting fight. I know that for sure, and it's gonna be I'm happy that you don't have to cut as much weight. Weight cuts really take a toll on you, man. And we're excited to see you back at a heavier weight. Hopefully training's going well. Tell us a little bit how your training's been getting prepared, fighting at a heavier weight.
It's been going pretty good. I've had a lot of good training. I've been going down to Empire MMA. My gym, Downs Warrior MMA, got shut down for a few weeks because the landlords decided to do a remodel of it. But Empire is my home too, and so I was able to get in there as much as I possibly could. And Steve really wanted to push me on this fight camp. They broke me in every way that they possibly could. They wanted to put me through the hardest camp that they could. And Steve's an amazing coach. Josiah helped me with so many different things. I've been learning a lot this fight camp. Kind of changing up my style a little bit, doing things a lot different. And so they've been doing little tweaks here and there. And so at 155, I've just been able to go in, eat meals before training, and I feel good. I feel quick. I feel fast, but at the same time, I feel strong. Like, that's one of the hardest things in fight camp is that last 2-3 weeks, I feel like I have no strength, and I have strength this time. I feel the strongest I've ever felt. Getting ready for a fight, and so I'm pretty sure going inside that cage, I'm going to be the strongest I've ever been. So,
Brandon, where do you think you've grown the most since your last fight? You started off your pro career, had 3 losses, and now you come up with a big win back in December of last year with a big triangle choke in the first round. Talk about where have you leveled up at most after that last fight?
Honestly, my confidence, I was down a lot. I mean, taking two losses was really hard, and I was actually ready to give it up. I was going to actually leave my gloves in the cage after losing to Harbinson, and I knew before that fight I was actually retiring. And I think my heart, I just gave out on it, and I didn't have the love for the fight anymore. And so, Steve stopped me that day, and he told me that I wasn't allowed to. He got back and started yelling and screaming. Oh, not screaming, yelling, but being Steve, and talked some sense into me, promised 2 more fights out of me. And so, that fight against Louis, that guy hit harder than anyone I've ever been hit by in my life. Like, there's some people, big heavyweights, I've been hit by, but inside the cage, he hit like a freight train. And being able to stand up and out with the win was amazing. And it got me a lot more confident on my feet. I wasn't able to show it in my last fight, but I've been working a lot on my feet and working my hands a lot more. My ground is getting a lot better too. I've just been working on everything. So every day I do one thing, and then I find my faults. So when I'm here, I find what I'm not good at, and I work over it and over and over until I just can't do it anymore, because I want to get better. I want to be the best version of myself I can. And I'm sick of losing, and a lot of it is in the mind, but I know I have the skills, and I know I have everything I need to get out there and get this win. So.
It's awesome, man.
That's great, man.
So talk a little bit about you. So you have your own gym, the Downs Warrior thing, and I know you're affiliated with some nonprofit down there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you have your own, but talk a little bit about the Downs Warrior project and what you're doing with that.
So the Downs Warrior MMA, what we do is we do Downs Warrior classes, and so every Friday we get special meetings that come in. Basically, it's every single one of them have Down syndrome. And so what we do is I do a kickboxing class for them and some ground for the ones that feel comfortable for it. They all love the striking. It's amazing. And I got the idea one day. I was watching Pacquiao and his coach, and seeing how his coach's hands, like, they stop shaking as soon as they put the gloves on, the mitts on. And I have had this idea since I started fighting. I've wanted to do this. And um, this guy, Jason, reached out to me, or Jeremy Krager from Abbey Lou Foundation. What they are is they're a housing for special needs. So basically, once they get to like 18 years old, they can go live with the family, and they they're able to be adults and live their own life, and they get to go do activities every weekend. And almost, I think it's like 4 days a week. They get to go do these activities, and my gym is one of them now. And it's amazing. The change I've seen inside of every single one in my class is outstanding. We have one kid, Daniel. Um, he's 18, I think, and he's always moving his hand. He just sits there and he goes like this all day, and he's one of the most extreme out of the group. And before, he wouldn't really go around anybody. He didn't want to talk to anybody. He didn't want to do any of the activities. And now he comes in every day, gives me a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and
That's
gives
awesome.
it right back. And he puts on the mitts, and it's like he starts doing 1-2s. Like I do 1, 2, 3, 2 the other day, and like everyone was in awe because he wasn't able to do this before. But as soon as he puts those,
Awesome.
it flips that switch, and he's able to focus more and understand a lot better. And I just sit there and I tell him it's okay, relax, breathe, and then he does it. It's so cool. And my kids jump in and they do class with them, and then um, all the helpers come in and they do class, and it's free to them also. And so they come in and they get to learn to also defend themselves, and in case they're put in a situation. And so this has just been an amazing experience that I've been able to do, and that also helped me a lot. I started doing it right after my last with Harlington, and it gave me my love back for what I do. So
That's great,
That's
man.
awesome.
That is way cool. That's, hats off to you for doing that. That's huge.
So, Brandon, obviously fighting Saturday night up here in Salt Lake City. How do you see this fight playing out on Saturday night? You can't say with your hand raised. You got to give us an answer.
You got to give us a detailed answer. I got in trouble last time I did this podcast. Say my hand raised and I got chewed out. So
no, man, no.
More details.
You can pick a WWE wrestler move if you want, but you can't say hand raised. Like, that's not allowed on the podcast.
It's all right. You can say knockout if you want to. That's okay.
You can say that.
So I know he wants a first round finish, but to me that's enough. I want second round finish. I want him to feel every single ounce of pain that I could possibly put in his body after the words he's spoken about my students and my children. And so I'm going to make sure that he knows exactly what he's getting into. And I don't care if I get a finish, how it ends, one way or another, he's going to have to tap out or he's going to go to sleep.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good answer, Joel.
That's a perfect answer right there.
I don't think we could have asked for a better answer than that, man. Brandon, how do people reach out to you and get tickets? Or do you still have tickets available? Can they get tickets from you?
So Josiah actually gave me all of his tickets, which is amazing. So the tickets he did sell is going to go to the foundation.
Hell yeah.
So what all my ticket sales, the percentage I get, and all T-shirts and everything that I'm doing is going to go to the All Abilities Park out here in Hurricane, Utah that's getting built. It's for special needs and everything. So people with special needs can come and enjoy the park. And they're amazing. We have a few of them out here, and I love taking my kids to it. They're just so much fun. And so you can reach me on Brandon Honsvick on Facebook, or you can reach out to my Instagram. I have a Downs Warrior MMA on Instagram. You can reach out to that one, or I think it's Warrior. I'm not sure what my Instagram is. Either one of them, you can reach out to me. Or if you look up my gym, you'll find my phone number there also. But I still have quite a bit of tickets that I have a few tables, and I have general admission and whatnot. So
awesome, man. Like we said, man, I think it's amazing what you're doing. You know, if you're out there and you want to come watch some good fights and help support a good cause, hit up Brandon. It's amazing. In fact, Brandon, you and I should talk a little bit later on, because we have a little something going on with our nonprofit up here in Salt Lake City as well.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about it, and I'm definitely interested. So
for sure. Joel, do you have any more questions for Brandon?
No, you pretty much took all the questions out of my mouth. I got my paper here, and you got them all. So I mean,
I jumped the gun, man. I jumped the gun. My bad. Sometimes I get rolling, and we just can't stop.
Hey, that's totally fine with me.
Brandon, any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
So Dr. Carr and David Lamport out at Coral Canyon Chiropractic, Joint and Spine. They've been amazing. Anytime that I have anything going on, they just let me come walk in, and they take care of me right then and there. They're amazing people. They're great staff. Everyone in there is just so friendly. It's family environment. They're out here in Hurricane, Utah. Jason and Michelle Knight, they've been one of my main sponsors for quite a while with TMS Trees. They're amazing. They're doing some work on my house here next week, actually. And so if you need any tree trimming or anything that has to do with tree, contact them. They're amazing people. I love them. And then Jackie Holocker, Body, Mind, and Soul. She was my very first sponsor, my girlfriend, and she's the best massage therapist there is. She does sports medicine and everything. She has helped me after every single fight, before fights. Anytime I can't walk after training, I let her know, and she gets me in, and right then and there, I'm walking like a new person all over again. So, and I think that's it.
Awesome, man. Saturday night, man. It's going. What's that?
Sorry, and my kids.
Can't forget the kiddos.
Can't forget the
Give
kids.
a shout out to them. My daughter's over here threatening to beat me up. So.
Hey, tell her to jump in here and say hi. She can jump in and say hi if she wants.
Oh, to my kids, Abby and Logan, Danielle and Jackson. They put up with my crazy schedule all the time, and you know it's awesome because they go to class with me. They're there some of the times, and when they're not, and when they don't want to do it, they're always patient, and they understand that Dad's reaching for his goals, and I don't have to miss time out with them because they're able to go there with me. So, and then, you know, everyone at Empire and Downs Warrior MMA. Also, all the training partners I've been getting. What's cool about Downs Warrior MMA is anyone in Southern Utah can come in on Sunday nights and come train with us. So awesome. we do open mat, and we get all kinds of different people. We have independent fighters. We have from all the gyms. Like everybody can come in, and they've been amazing. That's where I've been learning so much. Is everyone is like, hey, and they take me aside, or you know, I get to do the same with them. So. Everyone that's helped me in this fight camp, thank you so much. There's so many of you. I can't give out all the names and everything, but you know.
Awesome, man. Well, we'll see you Saturday night up at Salt Lake City, ready to throw down. Brandon, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Joel.
Good to meet you too, man. Good luck, and we'll see you at weigh-ins. Even though you don't have to cut weight, we'll see you there, and I can't wait to see you back in the cage, man.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We